Surah Ar-Rum, the Romans, part number 21, Surah number 30. It revealed in Makkah city. It has 60 verses. Surah Rum, the Romans, verse number 1 to 30. I seek refuge with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from accursed shaitan devil. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Alif Lam Mim. These letters are one of the miracles of the Quran, and none but Allah alone knows their meanings. The Romans have been defeated in the nearest land, Syria, Iraq, Jordan and Palestine, and they after their defeat will be victorious. Within 3 to 9 years, the decision of the matter before and after these events is only with Allah. Before the defeat of the Romans by the Persians and after the defeat of the Persians by the Romans. And on that day the believers, Muslims, will rejoice at the victory given by Allah to the Romans against the Persians. With the help of Allah, He helps whom He wills, and He is the Almighty, the most merciful. It is a promise of Allah. Allah will give victory to the Romans against the Persians, and Allah fails not in His promise, but most of men know not. They know only the outside appearance of the life of the world, the matters of their livelihood like irrigating or sowing or reaping, etc., and they are heedless of the hereafter. Do they not think deeply in their own selves about themselves, how Allah created them from nothing, and similarly He will resurrect them? Allah has created not the heavens and the earth and all that is between them except with truth and for an appointed term. And indeed many of mankind deny the meeting with their Lord. Do they not travel in the land and see what was the end of those before them? They were superior to them in strength, and they tilled the earth and populated it in greater numbers than these pagans have done. And there came to them their messengers with clear proofs. Surely Allah wronged them not, but they used to wrong themselves. Then evil was the end of those who did evil because they denied the ayat, proofs, evidences, verses, lessons, signs, revelations, messengers, etc. of Allah, and made a mockery of them. Allah alone originates the creation, then He will repeat it, then to Him you will be returned. And on the day when the whole will be established, the mujrimeen, disbelievers, sinners, criminals, polytheists will be plunged into destruction with deep regrets, sorrows and despair. No intercessor will they have from those whom they made equal with Allah, partners, their so-called associate gods, and they will themselves reject and deny their partners. And on the day when the whore will be established, that day shall all men be repeated, the believers will be separated from the disbelievers. Then as for those who believed in the oneness of Allah, Islamic monotheism, and did righteous good deeds, such shall be honored and made to enjoy luxurious life forever in a garden of delight paradise. And as for those who disbelieved and denied our ayat, proofs, evidences, verses, lessons, signs, revelations, Allah's messengers, resurrection, etc., and the meeting of the hereafter, such shall be brought forth to the torment in the hellfire. So glorify Allah above all that evil they associate with Him, O believers. When you come up to the evening, offer the Maghrib, sunset and Isha, night prayers, and when you enter the morning, offer the Fajr, morning prayer. And His are all praise and thanks in the heavens and the earth, and glorify him in the afternoon. Offer asr prayer. And when you come up to the time when the day begins to decline, offer Zohar prayer. Ibn Abbas said these are the 5 compulsory congregational prayers mentioned in the Quran. He brings out the living from the dead and brings out the dead from the living. And he revives the earth after its death, and thus shall you be brought out resurrected. And among his signs is that he created you Adam from dust, and then Hawa Eve from Adam's rib, and then his offspring from the semen, and behold you are human beings scattered. And among his sign is that he created for you wives from among yourselves, that you may find repose in them, and he has put between you affection and mercy. Verily in that are indeed signs for a people who reflect. And among his signs is the creation of the heavens and the earth, and the difference of your languages and colors. Verily in that are indeed signs for men of sound knowledge. And among his signs is your sleep by night and by day, and your seeking of his bounty. Verily in that are indeed signs for a people who listen. And among his signs is that he shows you the lightning for fear and for hope, and he sends down water rain from the sky, and therewith revives the earth after its death. Verily in that are indeed signs for a people who understand. And among his signs is that the heaven and the earth stand by his command. Then afterwards, when he will call you by a single call, behold, you will come out from the earth, from your graves, for reckoning and recompense. To him belongs whatever is in the heavens and the earth, all are obedient to him, and it is who originates the creation, then he will repeat it after it has been perished. And this is easier for him, his is the highest description. None has the right to be worshipped but he, and there is nothing comparable to him in the heavens and in the earth, and he is the Almighty, the All-Wise. He sets forth for you a parable from your own selves. Do you have partners among those whom your right hands possess, your slaves to share as equal in the wealth we have bestowed on you, whom you fear as you fear each other? Thus do we explain the signs in detail to a people who have sense. Nay, but those who do wrong follow their own lusts without knowledge, then who will guide him whom Allah has sent astray? And for such there will be no helpers. So set you, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, your face towards the religion of pure Islamic monotheism. Hanif worship none but Allah alone. Allah's fitrah, Allah's Islamic monotheism, with which He has created mankind. No change let there be in Khalaqullah, the religion of Allah, Islamic monotheism, that is the straight religion, but most of the men know not.